That does indeed sound like a beast. We're going in, I guess. Oh. Oh, what? Didn't the bishop go in here? As you step inside, an overwhelming sense of dread grips you. Yeah, it does. You see it, a monstrous entity. Its presence alone threatens to shatter your sanity. Okay. Sanity check. Oh, we can definitely kill this thing. Yeah, we have like a bunch of spells, so let's do Eldritch Gaze first, I think. Oh no, not that one. What was this? We unlocked this one. And the foremost allied and deal 20 spell damage to allies. They will perish! Oh my goodness. Maybe let's put the Shield of Flesh on first. Because this thing can one-shot us otherwise. Yeah, let's create mist. I like that. He doesn't have any spells. What about technique? Oh, he has a gun. Yeah, we'll shoot with our gun. We'll do rapid fire. On the mob. Hello, please. There we go. Attack! Oh, it didn't attack. Or did it miss? What happened? Let's create the mythical blade. Maybe we don't do that. Maybe we just actually, let's do it. Is it in our hand now then? Or no, it's about to be in our hand later. It's the Fist of Truth. And just keep firing at it. That was a really cool effect. Oh! Nice damage. Okay, now. Yeah, it's in our inventory now. Equip it to main hand. Let's go for another Fist of Truth. And you keep firing. Oh, it healed just now. Die. Oh, it missed. It did some sort of AoE attack. Goodbye. Defeat Bloody Tongue Monster. Ooh, I like this one. Wooden monster scrambles up the walls with unnatural speed. In mere moments, it vanishes through a gaping hole in the roof. So there is something fucked up going on in this church, clearly. Tongue monster. Interesting. Oh, I can equip it. Okay, nice. The table is laden with an abundance of food, far more than what would be expected for a simple Holy Communion. Take some of them. We're just stealing all of their food. Gather a generous portion of food. What a harvest! Yeah, it's all mine now. Find china for an afternoon tea. Perhaps the church has a tradition of enjoying tea. Okay, we just took the broom for no reason. Really? Take item. We're just gonna take everything from here. I thought the bishop went in here, didn't he? What happened to him then? Did he also just crawl away through the roof? Manuscripts are scattered across the desk, suggesting the writer is trying to work out some sort of recipe. Nearby is but a stack of medical books to the left. Read book. You skim through the pages, impressed by the erudition of book's owner. Erudition check, please. The game rolled a 92. You attempt to read the book with patience, but as unfamiliar terms pile up, you start to feel lost. You can't quite grasp the content enough to learn anything from it. I'm going to fall asleep if I keep reading this any longer. Very relatable. Manuscripts are scattered across the desk, suggesting the writer is trying to work out some sort of recipe. Nearby is but a stack of medical books to the left. Hello. This is editing Carrot, and I just for some reason end up skipping over this whole diary, which like contains important information about the lore and about the events that's happening in the church. I don't know why I do that, but instead I'm going to just do a voiceover. My bad, guys. The diary spans a long period, suggesting that the writer has been documenting their life for many years. Most of the entries focus on pharmaceutical experiments and daily church management. However, 3 entries stand out. How wondrous, the girl Irene bears such an uncanny resemblance. Fate may not be on my side, but I shall not falter in my pursuit. The preparations are nearly complete. The elixir works as promised. It can coax one's mind. Yet, the side effects must be purified. I must ensure the vessel remains untainted. Time slips away from me, but before my final days, I will witness the revelation. The day of reckoning draws near, and when it comes, all shall be laid bare. All will end, and all will begin anew. Something's terribly wrong. This diary and that creature, it all seems to be linked. I need to get Sherman and Irene out of here fast. Yes, I agree. You open the cabinet to find some medicines and chests of cloth. Hell yeah, give me all of that. I will take all of it. Okay. Let's tell them to get out of here if I can. Tell him about sacristy. We need to leave the church now. What? Did you find out something? I found something inside the sacristy. Recount what you discovered in the diary. But we still don't know what's causing Meyerveen's illness. It's clear that doubt still lingers in his mind. He hesitates, torn between fear and the desperate need for answers. You take a breath, steadying yourself. He needs to hear the truth, the full truth. Sherman, I need you to listen to me carefully. What I'm about to say will sound unbelievable, but I swear to you, I'm not losing my mind. While investigating the sacristy, I was attacked by something unnatural, a creature, something monstrous. You described the encounter in detail. The hunters in town once spoke of such creatures. I always thought it was just stories meant to scare off competition, to disrupt my lumber trade. But you have no reason to lie to me. I believe you. Believe me now. You hurry toward the exit, but just as you reach the entrance, a group of followers block your path. The leader steps forward, addressing you with a calm yet unnerving tone. Is it the bishop? The warship is about to begin, Mr. Sherman. Please remain here until the ceremony is complete. I have urgent business to attend to. I'm afraid I can't stay any longer. How about this? Once I've settled matters in commerce, I'll return immediately. Mr. Sherman, we mean you no harm. We only ask that you witness the worship. Your daughter has been chosen by God. We sincerely hope you'll stay, even if it's just a little longer. Our church is willing to compensate you for any losses that may occur in the meantime. You think I don't see through your lies? I've already given you my answer. You conniving bastards! Compensation. Spare me the nonsense. Now get the hell out of my way before I burn this place to the ground. Seize them. the guarding followers block your way out, you're going to interfere and let Sherman leave. Yeah, we're gonna use altruism. Mr. Sherman, I've fulfilled my task to uncover the truth, so I will take this situation as a new one. Go! Take Irene and get out of here! I'll hold them off. Thank you, truly. I'll send help as soon as I can. Shh! Your fate was built on lies and fraud! How pathetic! Yeah, my cult is way better. You should join that one instead. Okay. Let's try our Eldritch Eye thing. This time. Let's create mist again. I like that one. And he just goes ahead and attacks. It's fine. I can attack too. Okay, I will attack too then. Oh my goodness! He just straight up killed them. We can just attack, I think. I think it'll be fine. I don't think we need to use any mana or SP. Yeah, that easy. Yeah, let's search for extra loot. We'll observe the loot. What do we get? Elixir, nice. The echoes of battle attract followers nearby. More of them swarm towards the entrance. The situation is dire. There are too many of them. I need to find cover. That door. During the chaos, Walker and you are separated. Walker leaves the team. Oh. But he was a good gunner. It's been nearly 2 hours. Why is he still in there? Shh. I guess I'll wait a bit longer. If he doesn't come out soon, I have to inform the bishop. A thick layer of grease coats the surface of the wooden box. Inside, human remains lie in decay. Ignite? I don't think I wanna ignite it, since I don't know yet for what reason. Pile of wooden boxes, they're large enough for an adult to hide inside. You pry one open. Inside, human heads and limbs are neatly arranged, no torsos. The faces are eerily serene, their expressions almost peaceful, even happy. A chill runs down your spine. Why are they collecting human remains? That's weird. From here, you can see the full height of the church, at least 10 meters to the ground. Thick walls close the building on all sides, making it feel less like a place of worship and more like a prison. I'd definitely die if I jumped from here. Are you trying to say we have to escape this room soon? Hide. This is an empty box. They're large enough for you to hide. Those followers won't give up so easily. It's safer if I hide in there. After some time, the door is smashed open, and the followers rush inside the corridor. Where are they? Should be fine with stealth. They're very stealthy after all. Did you jump out the window? No. There's no way they'd survive that. They're not hiding in the boxes either. Forget it. We'll find them sooner or later. Right now, Mr. Sherman and his daughter are the priority. I was hiding in the box all along. Failing to locate you, the three of them leave. It's that easy. At all times, one person must remain outside while another enters the room. Once inside, the door must be sealed from the outside. No one is permitted to remain inside for more than 2 hours. If this time is exceeded, the door must remain sealed and the bishop must be informed immediately. If white spots are present on the door, do not enter under any circumstance. Before entry and upon exit, weight must be measured. Any increase must be reported to the ritual hall for further examination. Who's there? I won't let you interfere with our sacred duty. Okay, but you're just one guy. We're just gonna kill you. Maybe if I just attack instead. I think I can just one-shot him like this. Let's rally a teammate. We rally ourselves. Okay, okay. Yeah, we just one-shot him. Give me extra loot, give me extra loot. Let's observe. We don't deserve any extra loot apparently. Okay, let's see what's behind door number 1. Wait, what are we doing? Oh, twist the wheel. Oh, our sport is terrible because we're like a caster type. Yeah. You grip the wheel and twist, but it's tougher than expected. You managed to turn it about a third of the way. Can I just do it multiple times? With a firm grip, you grasp the wheel and wrench it. The wheel is heavy, but you're close. Just one more turn. Sure, just the one more turn. At last, the wheel locks into place, and the heavy door groans open. Does this mean that whatever is inside now freaking knows that we're here because we made so much ruckus? Let's see. Oh my goodness. Why is there just like viscera in here? What are these meaty lumps on the table? Oh no. Hold on. Why are there meaty lumps on the table? Oh no. Okay, well, let's take an organ. Just the one. Just the one, please. The organs are disturbingly fresh. The blood vessels still pulsing faintly. Oh no. You force yourself to look away, trying not to think about where they might have come from, and carefully collect some of them. Why are we collecting them? Why do we need them? Now we just have them. I wanna see if they're in our inventory as well. They're not. Okay, that's great. That's fantastic. That's fabulous. Tools are scattered around the place. Yeah, sure, we'll take them. We'll just jam them in there with the organs. Ensure the pool is filled. The following material are strictly prohibited: heads, limbs, uncut torsos. So we're only allowed like organs. Are they like selling them? This seems weird. They're like, no dismember heads or limbs, but the organs? Yep, that sounds good. Do not remain inside this chamber for more than 2 hours. Stay focused when preparing the materials. Do not panic if spores appear. Remain calm and eliminate them with flamethrowers. Okay, we'll do that. If it comes to it, we'll just pull out our Flammenwaffe. Tools are scattered around the place. Okay, do we need these tools? The white spore seems to react to your presence. Drawn to you like moths to a flame, they drift towards your exposed skin, dissolving upon contact. Ouch. Oh. Oh, whoa. You got a debuff. I want to see that one. Oh, here. Parasited. Drain the flesh of the host. 3 stacks of parasited will kill the host. Oh no. We should not have stood in that. Why are we throwing the organs in the pool? What's possessing us to do it? Is it the spores? That reminds me of those like zombie fungi that grow on like ants and bugs. Do we have one of those too? Is that like the hugger that we have? Following the instructions on the notice, you toss the fresh organs into the pool. Did we? Oh yeah, okay. When they meant to keep the pool filled, they meant filled with organs. Okay. I didn't understand the context. They sink quickly and bubbles rise to the surface. A deep sense of unease washes over you. Your heart pounds violently in your chest. Oh no, are we gonna die from this? The spores, they're growing too fast. Huh? We just got stolen! Before you can react, the tentacle shoots from the depths, wrapping around you in a grip. In an instant, you're yanked into the pool. I don't want to be yanked into the organ pool. A huge tentacle drags you into the pool. You will... give up. We can just keep... Oh well, you know, sometimes that just happens. Now we're gonna struggle. I'm not giving up. Use brawl. Oh, I don't think we can do this. Let's try again. I feel like we're just gonna get a death screen if we fail this, so... Well, we don't have to fail it. You thrash against the tentacle's grip, struggling with every ounce of strength. At last, it loosens and you break free, scrambling out of the pool. Scrambling through all of the freaking organs in there. Gasping for breath, a cold wave of fear washes over you. Okay, critical success. That's pretty cool. That was too close. Yes, it was. Can I still interact with it? The pool is nearly empty, with only a shallow layer of water at the bottom. Something writhes beneath the surface, absorbing the crimson liquid. I thought for a moment that we were gonna get kidnapped again. I had to remove the door. Wait, were we locked inside and I just didn't notice it because of not looking at the door again? You find several useful tools, but removing the door won't be easy. It's going to take a significant amount of time. Well, we only have the option to spend time and remove the door, but also we do have the option to spend time and remove the door. I think I'm gonna spend time and remove the door. I guess there's no other choice, yeah? It kind of felt like that, didn't it? I have to be patient and start working on it. You set to work, slowly and carefully, on the heavy door. The stench of blood in the air gnaws at you, making it difficult to focus. After what feels like an eternity, you finally manage to create a small crack in the door. The cool night air from outside brings a welcome relief. You realize that it's already dark. Suddenly, a deafening explosion shakes the air, and the door in front of you is blasted off of its hinges, crumbling under with force. Are we also crumbled under with force? Oh, there's a tentacle guy behind us. Well, the door can't hold me anymore. At least the explosion spared me for all that hard work. You know, we have only a positive outlook on everything that's gonna happen from here on out. That's a good way to live. Good way to live, mini carrot. What's going on outside?
Hello there.
Whoa. It's okay, we don't want to fight you. Should we have... Don't we die if we step into this? Also, should we have fought the guy? I'm not sure. Ignite spores, okay. Put out the flame. Use water? Nice, okay. That was good. The window is shattered. In the distance you spot a group of people gathered around the church. Stacking dynamite in gas cans? Oh. Did people finally wake up, or is this the cold doing that? After clearing the rubble, you hear voices coming from behind the door. Okay. Sheriff, so you were telling the truth. As I said, Sheriff, there are lunatics everywhere. I am not part of that group. I'm not part of that group, Sherman. We need to destroy this place before they bring harm to the town. You're still alive. Get over here. Wait, how does he see us behind the pillar and the little bit of wall blocking? He's very perceptive. No, don't walk through the spores. Ugh. That was too close. If I had been any slower... You have no idea what's inside. That doesn't matter now. We need to get out of here before this whole place comes down. Start setting the dynamite. We can't let those monsters escape. Let's move. Allow me to explain. When we arrived, those followers had already turned into monsters. Whose butler are you, though? We thought you had too. Now let's get out of here, while we still can. You do not have to tell me twice. I'll leave for now, but I'm not done with Sherman yet. Wait, when you say you're not done with Sherman, it kind of sounds like Sherman is somehow in on this as well, but in like a different way. With a deafening explosion, the dynamite ignites, shaking the ground beneath you. The church begins to collapse, its entrance swallowed by falling rubble. How very convenient, if actually Sherman is like part of it, that the whole church and all the proof is now just gone. Okay. Is there anything, any secrets? Oh, there is a secret over there. Thanks for these flowers. Very nice. That's a lot of herbs. Cheap grass. You're fortunate enough to find several lucky clovers scattered among the gravel. Yay! I love lucky clovers. Clovers. Ooh, we can sever the parasite. Okay, let's do that. Ouch. That did a bunch of damage. A bunch more than I expected. And let's also heal. Oh, there was 100% that I just saw, I think. Can I not heal Amy as well? No? Okay. There's like a moon symbol here. Some of these like symbols that I see around where it's like you need something to interact with it. I'm not quite sure. Like sometimes what they mean, cause like there was the heart with like this like interaction symbol. Like at the confession chamber, but that I don't think that's accessible anymore. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to walk into the thing. I was yapping. I wasn't thinking. Oh no. Well, now I can at least yap without any consequences. But yeah, in the confession chamber there was a heart with the interaction symbol. That was like, I would be able to interact with it if I had that. I'm not quite sure what that meant though. Yeah, I get it. We're parasited. I'm gonna rip it off once more. Ouch. Actually, we can heal that since... What did I just press? Oh, I pressed history. We can just eat one of these herbs. Okay. Who are you, though? You're just a resident. I mean, I guess we could try pleasing them. Okay, We did it. What happened so? You managed to please resident and resident's attitude towards you has changed. Very nice. Resident accepted your kind gift and gave you an item in return. Okay, so sometimes please gives me like a party member and sometimes just an item, it feels like. I've been watching this guy. After he died, the sports started spreading. It only took a few minutes to get to what you're seeing here. I don't want to end up like that. Luckily, it seems they're afraid of fire. But here's something interesting I've noticed. If I breathe quickly, the spores spread faster. When I stay calm, they stop altogether. Maybe they can like sense your fear or something. What if we pleased you and then we stole from you? Okay, well, I was about to steal from an absolutely poor person. I feel bad. Bribe? Wait, who are you? You're also just resident. Why can't I bribe you? What if we just steal? What if we just stole from you? Okay, let's do that again. What? What if we did that again? It almost failed again, like it was a 90% chance of succeeding. You avoided residents' attention and stole an item from them. Gunpowder. Yeah, sure. Finally, that's the last of them. These dynamite crates are way heavier than I expected. I should have asked for a bigger paycheck. Let's speak to resident and also resident. I'm telling you, this whole thing must have been a scheme by a profiteer. Yeah, I'm thinking that's Sherman. I'm thinking Sherman is actually behind it all. It would be crazy if it was. You really think so? There's a massive iron mine beneath the church. It's Sherman. It's definitely Sherman. Sherman wanted the land for mining, but the church refused to sell. Did I just do the prediction of the century? Wait, when you say you're not done with Sherman, it kind of sounds like Sherman is somehow in on this as well. Just by like making fun of Sherman for a bit? That is so crazy. I was not thinking that would actually be the thing. Rich bastards like him will do anything to get what they want. And now those white things are turning people into monsters. If he's behind this just for profit, that's beyond horrifying. Have you seen how he treats his workers? It's practically torture. They say he has some kind of magic. Drains people's blood and turns it into gold. I didn't know that his first name was Midas. That's terrifying. That is terrifying. Can we just leave the scene? Who are you? What's going on here? I was asleep when I suddenly heard an explosion. Nothing important, but you should head back. Yeah, don't worry about that massive explosion that just happened. Just go back to sleep. Yeah, just get out of here. Just go back to sleep. This place is going to collapse and it's dangerous. Then I definitely can't miss this. Don't worry about me, I can take care of myself. Good care of myself. It's dangerous, you should leave. Ah, then I'm definitely staying. Yeah, that's my reaction as well. And a good show is even better with some beer. What? The old man pulls out 2 bottles of beer and hands you one. Ah, actually, you know, it's fine. You can stay here then, thanks for the beer. Well, the sheriff's here. I guess nothing too bad is going to happen. Alright, but stay at a safe distance. Ha! I lived through the Great Fire. This is nothing. Is the Great Fire a real thing? Like, I was asking earlier, like, if a bunch of events were real things, and I tried to look them up, but I couldn't find anything, really. Let's speak to the sheriff. I feel like the sheriff might be in on it too, honestly, now that it kind of seems confirmed that Sherman is in on it. I mean, Sherman still might not be in on it, but why would they otherwise be like, it's gotta be Sherman? What did you do before we got here? How did you manage to escape? This question feels more like an interrogation. You understand its standard procedure, but it still makes you uncomfortable. After I helped my client escape the church, I found a secret room and hid inside. Unfortunately, the door can only be opened from the outside. It took me quite a while, but I finally managed to crack it open. When I did, I noticed something was off. I mean, I didn't even know, to be honest, that it was locked. I just found out by interacting with the door with the hammer. As you're already seeing, those followers have changed. Some of them even grew tentacles. Beyond that, you didn't search for survivors, you just rushed to blow up the church. That's murder, yeah. The sheriff's in on it. If I hadn't gotten out when I did, I'd be dead alongside those monsters. I understand your anger, but if this ever happens again, I'd do the same thing. That's awfully suspicious of you, Sheriff. You saw what those monsters were capable of. If any of them made it to the town, there'd be a lot of casualties. That's awfully suspicious, Sheriff. His words make it clear. He's a utilitarian, willing to sacrifice a few to save many. Let's just hope you're never faced with a situation like that again. Yes. Let's see what happens if we please. You managed to please Sheriff, and Sheriff's attitude towards you has changed. Sheriff accepted your kind gift and gave you an item in return. Whoa. Whoa, Sheriff. I knew you were corrupt, but you shouldn't just be handing guns to any old person. I'm so glad you made it out. I thought those monsters had gotten you. I can't even begin to express my gratitude. You truly saved me and Irene. I mean, I feel like the monsters almost got me, seeing as you guys almost blew up the church, and I'm feeling like you guys are the monsters. Here, this is your reward. That's a lot of money. Maybe I might reconsider. Windfall. Oh. If I hadn't made it out in time, were you just going to bury me alive down there? But you did make it out, and you're standing right here, aren't you? That's not well what didn't happen. I feel like nobody here is a good person. You gaze into the distance. The commission is done. It's time to leave. I've done my part. My task is complete. There's nothing else I can do. Whatever happens next, that's for the locals to handle. You completed Sherman's request and ensured his survival. In return, he rewarded you handsomely. With your job done, you chose to step away from the chaos, leaving the place and its horrors behind. I feel like this wasn't a good ending, though. I feel like this was the bad ending. I want to talk to the butler if I can. Miss Irene is home now. I truly hope she recovers and can be carefree again after everything she's been through. Something doesn't feel right. So that was the end of it. It just settles. After all the bizarre events you witnessed, you decided to step away to take a break from it all. One day, during your travels, a newspaper catches your eye. A report on a disaster in a town you've once set foot in. A great fire has ravaged Cleveland, consuming everything in its path. The devastation was absolute, and you? You are among the few who survived. Compelled by curiosity, you return to the town. But the place you remember is gone. Everything you once saw, every street and building, is either reduced to rubble or in the slow process of being rebuilt. As you wander through the unfamiliar ruins, you search for familiar faces but find none. Eventually, your steps take to where the church once stood. The grand structure, once imposing, now lies in ruin. Its secrets lost to the ashes. You abandon them. You abandon the truth. Whatever answers you sought, whatever justice you hoped for, they are buried here, among the ruins, forever out of reach. This was the bad ending. This was definitely the bad ending. We also got way less points, but maybe because that one was so short. Should we go back in there? Or maybe, I did say this was gonna be the last module I do. So, you know what? In honor of like having completed a full playthrough, or rather our first full playthrough on the channel, let's just go in and try to get the correct ending, I suppose. I wonder what... Oh, where are we? I was gonna say... Oh, this place is pretty ominous. I was gonna say... I wonder what the 𝐂𝐫𝐞𝐝𝐢𝐭𝐬 has to say to us. Or if she even has anything to say to us. Oh no, she doesn't. Okay. Oh, this wasn't outside. I thought this was gonna be outside. You stare at the strange statue. An unsettling sensation creeps over you. It's as though the statue is staring back. Suddenly, the frantic laughter of a little girl echoes in your ear. The coffin sits undisturbed, showing no signs of recent movement. The surface is covered with a layer of mold, a clear indication that it has been left untouched for a long time. A nameless coffin. Someone laid wreaths on it. It's empty. Why would someone lay wreaths on an empty coffin? It's a good question. You notice a transparent jar filled with a thick scarlet liquid. Chick jar. You carefully pick up one of the jar. You carefully pick up one of the jar. As you open it, a heavy metallic scent of blood floods your senses. You quickly snap the lid shut. There's some bloody liquid in there. It's blood. Oh, it's just straight up blood. I thought it was just gonna be some sort of bloody liquid with like other stuff in it. Take potion. Yeah, I love me some potions. So that's a lot of things, not just one potion. You pick up the purple object from the work table. It's slightly sticky to the touch. Its surface almost as tacky as you hold it in your hand. Is this candy? Oh, I don't think that's candy. Candy? Why would there be a candy? Wait, Irene, could this be it? And these potions, they could cause paralysis. That must be why Irene is sick. Damn it! Who would do such a thing to a little girl? I agree. Why would somebody do that? You find a purple candy on the work table in the cemetery. Rosa's skulls rest neatly upon the shelf, their hollow eyes staring into nothingness. At first glance, the sight unsettles you. Upon close check, you find something. The teeth remain largely intact. These were not the skulls of the old, but of those who perished young. The smooth surfaces, unmarked by the wear of time, suggest they all belong to the recently deceased. Their deaths occurring within the past few years, so many lives gathered in silence. An unspoken sorrow lingers in the air. Memento Mori. I remember Memento Mori. Okay, well, did we interact with this? No, we didn't. Oh, there's something here as well. This is a record what am I saying? This record details the church's burial history since its founding. From its pages, you gather that the cemetery was originally established under the patronage of local dignitaries. Yet despite serving as a resting place for the dead, the records contain surprisingly little information about those buried here. A significant change occurred in 1871. We read some newspapers earlier. Did they mention 1871? Maybe. When the original St. Michael's Church was renamed the Wisdom of the Stars, after this renaming, the cemetery saw a sudden and overwhelming influx of bodies, victims of the Great Fire. Faced with the sheer number of dead, the church abandoned the practice of coffin burials. Instead, they began preserving only the skulls, believing this would provide solace to the departed souls. Okay, that's weird. Well, I mean, to each their own, I guess. Inspect that statue. The statue behind you is carved from pure black stone, an unusual choice for a church. Upon closer inspection, you realize that it has no face. Was this intentional, or just the result of a lazy sculptor? You think the person sculpting this would have done all of this, and then been like, you know what, faces are too difficult. Use occultism. Heck yeah, we'll use occultism. You step closer, running your fingers carefully along the cold surface. The texture and the density suggests it's made of grey rock? Grey rock? I don't know. A stone commonly used by ancient Egyptian artists. According to their beliefs, this material is linked to a god associated with resurrection and the afterlife. So... Anubis, maybe? I am not that familiar with ancient Egyptian mythology. Faint traces of red paint cling to the surface. You can't tell if this was its original color or something added later. Okay. A strange curiosity stirs within you. You try to picture what the statue might have originally looked like. Oh, as your thoughts drift, the statue seems to shift its form, suddenly coming to life. Is this a weeping angel? Oh no! A biting chill fills the air, wrapping around you like a shroud. For a brief moment, it feels as though you stepped into the Duat itself. Then just as suddenly as it began, the feeling vanishes. The statue is lifeless once more, and warmth returns to the air. That is very concerning. I should think twice before touching anything here again. Motion. I can smell it. Just one drop. That's all I need. Please, I beg you. You're my savior. I'll do anything for you. Just one drop of it. Sure. The follower begs for the elixir. His frankly desperation sending a chill through you. Well, altruism, give it to him. I kind of want to see what happens, so yeah, I will give it to you, even though it might be a bad idea. Upon receiving the elixir, the fingerless follower immediately sinks his teeth into the cork, tearing it off with frantic urgency. He pours the liquid into his mouth, and as his eyes flicker, you can see the spark of consciousness return. Thank you so much, my savior. If not for you, I don't think I would have made it this time. Curse that wise man. That bastard lied to me. Everyone else gets to enjoy the Holy Communion, and I'm left here starving. How dare he say my soul is beyond saving? Sure, I might have hurt a little girl once, in a drunken haze, but that's nothing. Oh my goodness, we're about to hurt you, buddy. He thinks he's better than me, doesn't he? All those twisted experiments in the cemetery. No one talks about his sins. Who the hell is he to judge me? I mean, to be fair, I'm also judging you, buddy. You learned from a frantic follower that wise men might be performing some experimentation in the cemetery. This information might help you with your task. Continues to curse wise man and everything in sight, but after a few moments, I'm making up words in my head. His expression shifts again, one of mania. He stares at his own arm as though it's some rare delicacy. Don't eat more of your hands or arms. Speaking of it, it's been so long since I've tasted such delicate skin. The follower suddenly sinks his teeth into his own arm, biting into the flesh. Blood begins to pour from the wound as he smiles, his eyes glazing over. He bleeds to death under your gaze. Oh. Success, fumble, failure. That sounds like my life. Rescue me! Isn't he dead? Let's resuscitate him. Get back in here. Despite your best effort to save him, you soon realize it's futile. The band passed far too quickly. Let's just steal his stuff then, you know. He's dead anyways. What is he gonna do with it? Give all of your loot. Ask about candy. This is my wish candy. The little girl glances quickly at her father, ensuring his attention remains fixed on the statue behind the pulpit. She lowers her voice. I can't tell you what it is. If I do, Papa will disappear. Unless you have to promise to keep it a secret. Yeah, we'll keep it a secret, don't worry. I don't trust your dad, not for 2 cents. This is a wishing candy from Mr. Wiseman. He told me that if I ate it, Papa would come back to me. But he also said that wishes come with a prize. Wait, is this not actually Sherman? Is this someone else? Is this a skinwalker? Can't tell Papa about it. If I do, my wish will never come true. Believe me, Irene, your Papa will be fine. He's not going to disappear. You uncovered the truth behind Irene's illness, but in doing so, you made a promise. A secret sworn to a child. Will you break that promise and tell her father, or will you seek another way to solve the case? With Sherman consumed by his work, he had little time for Irene. Wiseman seized the opportunity, persuading the girl to eat candies with paralytic potion. Irene's wish was simple. To have her father by her side. And in a twisted way, the candy delivered. Each time she fell ill, Sherman would rush back to care for her. In that sense, the name Wishing Candy is disturbingly fitting. Okay, can we do anything else with you? Yeah. Can I steal something from her? It feels very bad to steal from a child, but you avoided Irene's attention. You have a sedative in your pocket? You know what? I think that sedative is mine now. Or is the sedative supposed to be like the candy? If we report the truth, it just goes to the same sequence, no? How do I get the real ending? We need to leave the church now. What? Did you find out something? Yeah. Oh! Omit Irene's involvement. No, I think this is the bad path. How dare you hurt my Irene? I'll make you bastard pay for this. Leave alone and seek for help. I wonder what happens if we do this. Oh! You had the option to also just leave. You rush to Sherman's mansion, hoping to find help. Outside, a group of workers are engaged in a heated argument with the guards. Desperation fuels your plea for their assistance. Sherman needs help? Ha! That bastard deserves whatever's coming to him. Who cares? We won't lift a finger for him. We work 12-hour days and he barely pays us enough to live. That's rough. Their words cut deeper with each passing second, though they bicker amongst themselves. The sentiment is clear. None of them will help you. We shall fight until we win. Seeing the signs in their hands, you know then that you won't find any allies here. Frustrated, you make your way to the police station at the foot of the mountain. The clock's ticking in your mind. Inside, you spot a familiar face, Sherman's butler, looking frantic as he pleads with the officers. He's desperately requesting their aid in handling the workers' riot. You approach the butler and the officers, urgently explaining what's happening at the church. Did Sherman also start the fire? After we left, and like there was a fire that like consumed the whole town, did Sherman also do that because of this like workers' riot? The church is holding Sherman and his daughter hostage. The sheriff's expression twists with disbelief. What the hell is going on today? First the riot, now this. We can't let anything happen to him. If we don't act, things will spiral out of control. Though wary, the sheriff finally agrees to help. The butler, his face pale with worry, joins you as well. As you reach the church, night has fully settled in. There are no lights shining from within its walls, and the silence around you feels suffocating, almost unnatural. Looking up, you notice snowflakes drifting down, but upon closer inspection, they appear to be something else. Small, white, flocculent spores drifting lazily in there. Oh no. Just as you begin to question what could be happening, the ground beneath you trembles. Yep, the whole town's about to get spore infested. I think the spores summoned an eldritch god. The earth shakes once more, and the very ground beneath your feet groans with deafening rumble. Rocks crack, and the air is filled with the sound of breaking stone. From within the church, a horrifying sight emerges. Countless writhing tentacles, thick and fleshy, surge through the walls, resembling grotesque vines that have been trapped for far too long. The sheriff reacts quickly, grabbing you by the arm and pulling you forward in a desperate bid to escape. But in the blink of an eye, a swarm of tentacle pierces his chest, tearing through his body with terrifying precision. He looks down at the gaping wound, shock and disbelief overtaking his face. But then something changes in his expression, a sickening calm. His body goes limp, but his face contorts into a smile, a twisted sense of peace settling over him. I mean, dexterity's higher, even though it's improper. Let's try again, because I think this kills us otherwise. You weave through the collapsing rubble, narrowly avoiding the shower of gravel that rains down from above. The chaos around you quickens your pulse, your heart pounding as adrenaline surges through your veins. The ground shakes beneath your feet as the monstrous tentacles lash out once more, faster than any human could possibly react. Before you can even think, the tentacles strike with brutal precision. You feel an excruciating jolt as one of them sweeps towards you. Your feet leave the ground in an instant, and you're yanked forward, a sharp pain piercing through your chest. Oh no, did we get a tentacle coming through our chests as well? In that split second, a strange calm washes over you. Your mind drifts away from the horror unfolding before your eyes, replaced by the image of a peaceful field. Rows of roses blooms in a soft, sun-drenched landscape, their scent filling the air sweet, soothing, and utterly serene. You feel warmth spreading through your body, the pain fading as it is replaced by an unnatural comfort. Your eyelids grows heavy, and the world around you blurs. I think maybe the spores infest through the tentacles as well, and that's why we're feeling calm, is because they're yes, we died, but also the spores are taking control of our body, just like the zombie ants I was talking about. Okay, but this is the game over scene. Your investigator will disappear forever. No! But my character is just gonna die. You know what? I don't know how to actually get the good ending. I think the good ending might be telling Sherman that the priest is poisoning his daughter, but he already knew that much because he keeps going damn priest or bishop or whatever. Damn, you curse you for poisoning my daughter. So I don't know if that's, I don't know if that's gonna matter. Okay, you know what? It's a fitting ending. The fact that we actually unborn ourselves instead of just an hunt. Unfortunate. We died forever, ever. Oh well. But yeah, even then, it's been fun. I enjoyed this game a lot. It's a tad bit confusing with all of the interfaces and things, and a lot of the spells and stuff in the end kind of felt like fluff that wasn't really that useful to the actual gameplay. But even then, it was fun. I like RPGs and I like character building, so it's all good. And also, the character had a heart to hug it, and I will always appreciate that. 10 out of 10. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and yippee! This is the first completed playthrough, pretty much, on this channel. What? Why do I keep getting flashbanged by this game constantly? Oh, it's that time already. Well, I didn't even prepare a speech, and I don't have a microphone. Well, is this thing on? Testing. Thank you. I'd like to thank my mom and my socks that have always kept my toesies warm during this playthrough. I'd like to thank my neighbor's hamster, just because it's cute. No other reason. Yeah, okay, thank you, peace, bye. Thank you. I'm happy we got through it. Yay! Woo! But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I will see you with the next game. Bye bye now, bye!